Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Snackbox. Hope you all are having an amazing day. Guys, apparently, we have a new fusion coming up next Thursday, July the 3rd, and it's a Void Legendary fusion, which is kind of amazing. The last Void Legendary that was a fusion was Lady Noel. This fusion really looks promising. It's a legendary Void defense-based champion from the Bannerlords faction. And there are a lot of great Void legendaries in the Bannerlords. We have Marichka, we have Taras, and now this guy as well. Those that were competing in high-end siege battles, they know the Bannerlord posts are very, very strong with Aislinn, Double Taras, and Marichka. And now Titus Black Plume, I hope I'm saying the name right, is joining the table, and he looks really, really promising. So his A1 Raven Blade attacks one enemy and has a 40% chance of placing a block active skills debuff for 2 turns. This can be booked up to 60%. This effect cannot be resisted if this champion is under a shield buff. So again, if you pair him with Aislinn, Aislinn puts up a lot of shields. That means his debuffs cannot be resisted. Whenever an ally counterattacks, teams up with allies to attack, or instantly activates a skill, also has a 40% chance to place a block active skills debuff for 2 turns on the target enemy. This is absolutely amazing. So that means if your team has shield up, let's say you put them in a Boldster set or something, one of your champions counterattacks or teams up on an ally attack or activates a skill, you have a 60% chance that this guy is placing a block active skills on the target enemy, and that is absolutely insane. And if you have shields, it cannot be resisted, so you don't have to build him with accuracy. Now the only thing here that you might have problems with is the polymorph blessing, but that's about it, I guess. So pretty damn amazing. The A2 Student of War attacks one enemy, and this attack is always critical if this champion is under a shield buff. So again, synergy with shields. He needs to have shields up all the time. This attack also gains a damage boost equal to the value of the shield. So another pretty interesting synergy with shields. We don't know how his damage will be affected by the value of the shield, but we have some pretty crazy things going on over the time with shield buffs, right, and damage. So we will see. I'm very curious where this will go. Removes all debuffs from all allies if the target is killed. Okay, so interesting. So you don't have to build him with crit rate or accuracy if you have shields on him. And if he kills a target enemy with this A2, he will cleanse your allies from debuffs. If the target survives, places a provoke debuff on all enemies for 1 turn instead. And this effect can also not be resisted if you have shield buffs on. So if you kill the enemy, you will cleanse your allies from debuffs. If the target survives, you will provoke everybody else, and it cannot be resisted if he has shields on. Pretty amazing. But again, feels like he's somewhat a sheep magnet. And this skill can be booked down to a 3-turn cooldown, so pretty amazing. 20% more damage as well. Then the A3, Androx Confident. Let me move myself out of the way so you can see this. So places an ally protection buff, increase attack, and an increased speed buff on a single ally for 2 turns. Also fills that ally's turn meter by 40%. Okay, so 3 buffs, increase attack, increase speed, ally protection, and a huge turn meter boost. It's only on a single target, but still very nice. Instantly activates this skill at the end of an ally's turn if that ally has no buffs and their HP is lower than 100%. Okay, this is pretty interesting. If there are multiple champions on the team with this skill, only one will activate. It's a 5-turn cooldown skill. You can book it down to 3 turns. Now, I'm wondering if this skill will still activate if it's on cooldown. Like, will he always place those buffs on each allies if their HP is lower than 100%? Or will he only place it if it's, if it's not on cooldown? So that is kind of like the thing that I'm wondering here, but I guess we will see with some testing what is going on there exactly. Then the passive for Lord and Land. Each time an enemy hits an ally, that ally's next attack will deal 10% more damage for each hit they take, stacks up to 100%. The damage increase resets after that ally deals damage. Okay, so that is a huge passive. That is amazing. You can stack up an ally's damage up to 100%. So if your damage dealer gets hit by multiple hits until he takes a turn, he will deal a massive amount of damage if he gets a turn or once he gets a turn. So if your ally can survive multiple hits, that is pretty amazing. That is really a juicy passive. I can already see it being used in like Trunda teams, for Hydra, or just in general for Hydra. I don't think it's good for Chimera. Maybe I'm wrong. He does put up a lot of buffs. He has ally protection, increased attack, increased speed, turn meter boost on single target, block active skills. But then again, I don't know if it's good for Chimera because you kind of want to outlap the Chimera and you're not getting hit that much. So yeah, I don't know if it's good for Chimera, but I can see it being very useful for Hydra, for example, and Arena and Siege. The Aura increases Void ally HP in all battles by 40%. Very huge HP aura, probably one of the biggest ones. Only for Void champions, but still, 40% HP is a lot. So yeah, overall, pretty amazing kit. I think this is a must-do fusion. I don't think anybody should skip this unless you don't care about fusions or you don't want to do it, you don't want to invest the time and all that. But I think for people that are debating if they should skip fusions or not, I think this is one that you should not skip at all. I think this is a very, very amazing fusion for early, mid-game, late, end-game players. Doesn't matter. I think everybody should go for this. So as I said, the fusion is going to start on Thursday, July 3rd, and they're saying we're planning to launch a mixed fusion event of a new champion. And the mixed fusions are the easier ones to do. You have to collect fragments for epics, then fuse them into the epics, level them up, rank them up, ascend them, and then fuse them into the legendary. And yeah, here you can see all the details again: Bannerlord, defense type, and Void affinity. So yeah, guys, as I said, I think this is a must-do fusion. Probably one of the best fusion we saw this year, except Fabian. Fabian was kind of like the outstanding one in my opinion. And I think this one looks very outstanding as well. He has a little bit of a different role, right? But I think he's very good from the kit. It looks very strong, and I think he will be very useful for a lot of people in a lot of areas. So yeah, guys, I will be definitely going for this fusion, and as soon as we get the event calendar, I'm gonna lay down my fusion plan for this fusion. And yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to the channel. Also hit the thumbs up. It really helps me. And see you in the next one.